Okay, welcome to the sale of my Daimler 66. If you're not familiar with the model of these are essentially Jaguar XJ12s with a higher trim level. Obviously, if you've read the ad, you'll know that this one's been converted to a manual gearbox. They're a 5.3 litre V12, and this one's got the GetReg 265 out of Jaguar XJS. The exterior quality of the car looks pretty good, but there are a few imperfections. On the front wing, if you catch the light just right, you can see there's a small ding in the front wing there. Maybe someone dropped something on it at some point. And on these doors, you've got the obligatory car park dents. Not sure if I can quite get them on the camera. Going around the rest of the outside of the car, it's all pretty good. So common area for these to rot is right here around the window sills. This one's spotless all the way around, and clean around the back as well. One of the nice features on this car is it's got the full Simply Performance exhaust system with a bigger bore. Car sounds fantastic, which I'll try and demonstrate on a drive later. So again, looking at the body at the moment, you can see that all the door shuts are spotless. There's no rust anywhere on the door shuts or on the bottom of any of the doors. These are all immaculate. Interior of the car is pretty good. There is a couple of imperfections which I'll try and highlight later when we look at the front. Yep, so again you can see all the door shuts in really nice tidy condition. So the imperfection I was talking about on the interior is this bit of wood trim here. There's a bit of a crack in it. That might have happened when the manual conversion was going on. Rest of the wood is not too bad. So all the side trim pieces are perfect. This part of the dash has no damage in it, but maybe could do with a bit of a spruce up and polish. There's a couple of cracks in here. I'm not sure if they come out in the film, but they're certainly not as bad as that one there. All carpets in good condition, and again all clean. So yeah, carpets are nice and tidy. No rips or tears in the seat. The front driver's seat's a little bit tired, but might come up with a bit of leather care. Headlining's good. I think that was replaced by the previous owner, so there's no sag there. You might be able to see that the sun blind is drooping a bit. The clip broke on me the other day, but I've ordered a new replacement, so that will come with the car. Okay, let's go for a drive. Okay, so I have actually driven the car down here this morning, so it's warm, but it always starts nicely on the button anyway. Before we do start it, let's open the window so we can try and hear the motor. This camera is not the best, so it might not be able to catch the noise quite so well. Steering rack's been replaced not too long ago, so there's no free play or any nastiness there. It's from a XJS, which someone's told me has a slightly quicker ratio, but do your own research on that. Gear changes are very nice. We'll see that when we get onto some faster roads. In terms of work that's been carried out, gearbox has had a full rebuild, as has the rear differential. Rear differential is not standard to the car, so it's a limited slip diff with a lower ratio to try and bring the gearing down. controls work nicely, brakes are good and strong. They've got yellow pads in them, which apparently give a bit of better performance. Put the windows up. Yeah, so despite the gearbox change, you can see when the car's driving with the windows shut, it is still quite refined and quiet, but if you do want a bit more noise, you can drop it down a gear or drop the windows down. Car pulls very strong. And when I take people in it, sometimes they're surprised by how well it pulls for an old vehicle. And this is fourth gear. If we go into fifth, it's revs drop down to just above idle, even on the motorway, so it can be quite refined over long distances. Happy bidding.